Hey y'all, let's pull a reading, shall we? This is for Virgo. Virgos. I've already shuffled the cards. This is for the immediate energy. This is for the immediate period of time that's coming up. That being said, it is a timeless reading, so it could have already happened. It could be happening in the future. It could be happening now. And also there's no set standard or brackets around the time period in which it happens. So this process, what I'm about to pull and what I'm about to show you that the universe wants you to know, comes over the course of a week, a month, a year, years, who knows? It's going to depend on where you are in this whole circle of things. Okay. Bottom card is Page of Cups. That goddamn Page of Cups has been showing up everywhere. Okay. We have that huge Ace of Wands. My, oh my. It's a shower and a grower. Okay. Here we are. Sorry about the glare, but all right. So we have the Ace of Wands. We have the Ace of Cups. We have the Seven of Swords and the Page of Wands. The Seven of Swords was in one of the very last readings I did in that same position. Page of Wands in the universe, advice from the universe position is interesting. Virgo. So let's talk a little bit about mutable signs here because it is coming up. It's part of the energy now. Mutable signs are going to have a less difficult time than others coming up here. So the mutable signs, of which Virgo is one, are going to experience this next period of time as moderate trouble, but still nothing they can't handle. Because of this flexibility, this mutable nature, the comparative ease with which they move through and navigate chaos, they will be highly valued. It is interesting how sort of under pressure Virgos really do shine. And so that is going to be very, very valued coming up in the future. Now, basically. But even more so over the next year-ish, more than a year, less than a year, what have you. All right, so let's do the clarifies for the Ace of Wands. I don't... it is a grower and a shower. I'm sorry. Damn. I'm using this deck for the whole journey through the zodiac. And dang, I forgot that this is the most phallic Ace of Wands I have. Damn, Virgo. Okay, I'm bringing out all the wands today. Page of Wands and Ace of Wands. There is, with that Ace of Cups, there's, well, I'll get to the clarifiers eventually, but with that Ace of Cups, there's definitely a nurturing nature to you that you're tapping into. I don't know why. But there's something, there's a love being expressed in a nurturing way that you haven't really, maybe you haven't even shown before. I think this energy could really enlighten you to a depth of love and compassion and generosity of your heart that you haven't, a place where you haven't felt comfortable in yet, and now you do. Ace of Wands. Oh, the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups was on the bottom if you were listening. The Two of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, and the Hermit. It's just the Seven of Cups threw me. You know, again, though, the Seven of Cups has been very pervasive in the mutable signs readings. You will have, and it's less about this, it's less about choice than it is about your level of discernment, like your ability to discern and your ability to decide. And this energy is going to be really important because you can kind of see things for what they are, and you should be able to make those decisions. So trust your intuition most of all. That being said, it is a curious combination of cards that is kind of throwing me for a loop as well. Because there's a couple of different ways I'd like to read this. Which means there might be a couple of different aspects. So sometimes, you know, as an ace, let's just walk through this very Virgo-like reading. Let's just talk through this card and the clarifiers to see what comes out of it. Okay, let's just go step by step. So the Ace of Wands can signify new beginnings, especially that have to do with some level of ambition, passion, soul's true purpose, sometimes even love. But it's an educated start over. Like when you get the Fool, that can be a naive start over. It can be the beginning of a journey. This is an educated new start. The Two of Pentacles, sometimes making a choice between two things, right? This is all surface readings, but you know, you get the picture. Especially when it has to do with success or materialism, money, and that ambition that has to do with career. So you would think, oh, well, there's a start over in a new career, or a new project or something like that, right? And maybe you're making a choice. I don't really feel that, though, because we do have the Four of Wands as well, which is often celebratory. It's like the party card. It's like the footloose and fancy free, sometimes associated with weddings. And then we have the Hermit. The Hermit sees everything for what it is. Yeah. The Hermit was in solitude enough to have a fine reflection and really sort of view the world as an outsider, as a objective sort of third party between, you know, people and then the universe. And now this Hermit is enlightened. Sometimes you need a hermitage, right? And so this is sort of suggestive of a new place of power that you might hold. And it's not with pentacles or with wealth. It really is a new way of being. I'm not sure why that's important. Let's do the Ace of Cups. We've got the Eight of Wands on the bottom and the Queen of Cups and the Six of Wands and the Five of Swords. That's been being driven by the Ace of Wands, by the way. Yeah. So it's curious because I feel like internally you are so adept at seeing things for what they are that internally you almost have I don't want to say that I don't want to say that you're celebrating in chaos, but you kind of are. Like there's this there it's not a dark fascination. It's not like macabre. It's not it but there's a bit of you that is sort of thriving in this energy that is bringing everyone else complete hell. Um, uh, because you really kind of hit your stride. And I'm not saying that like there's there's no ego involved in it, which is that's the part that's messing me up. Like usually there would be an element of a high ego and egotism involved in this kind of gleeful observation of the downfall of man, right? I mean, I'm exaggerating, but it really is. It's a gleeful observation of this downfall of man. And usually there's some type of ego involved, like, ha ha ha, like I'm the best. Like that's that scenario where like I can see this for what it is. I have the strengths to live through it. Like whatever the ego pieces of it, it usually does exist with this type of attitude. But no, it's very much observational and it's celebratory. But at the same time, like you're also celebrating your perspective of this experience. Like it's weird. It's like giving yourself permission to own your particular gifts, strengths, talents, and your love. Like sometimes we're very hesitant to allow ourselves to love in the way that we want to or to show love because of that vulnerability, because we're afraid of being hurt. But right now it doesn't really even matter. And so you're really owning these feelings that you have and owning your really like Virgo, you are way underestimated for your ability to love deeply and carefully and give another person the intention and the feeling and the care that they need. You're way underrated for that. You never hear that from any astrologer, but that's absolutely true. So I think you're able to come into this feeling of ownership of your unique gifts and skills. And you have absolutely you give no fucks about showing these things to the world and about living your authentic self. And that's where the celebratory nature is coming from. You're like, and finally, it's like, this is starting to make sense to me because you're finally like, hey, yeah, you know what? I am going to start. This is my opportunity to shine, and I'm going to do this. I'm going to change my perspective on living authentically, and I'm going to do it. This is my new path. This is my life's purpose. Is I'm going to be me, and I'm going to do the things that make me and the people around me feel good. So yeah, there's celebratory. And you should be. You absolutely should be. You know, if you've been holding back at all from expressing these feelings and really being in it, then I'm glad you get a chance to do so. Why is the Seven of Swords here, though? Why is the Seven of Swords? I can't get over how this reminds me of a nurse. It really does. It really is like this empathetic, compassionate, caring love that you share with the world, maybe one other person, or maybe the whole world. Like it's like a Mother Teresa energy. Was Mother Teresa a Virgo? I don't know. Leave it in the comments if she was. Somebody look it up and leave it in the comments. Okay, Seven of Swords. Why is the Seven of Swords here? I had the star fly out. Virgos are amazing. And I don't have any favorites, but yeah, Virgos are amazing. Why is the Seven of Swords sort of sitting there like a black hole on my table? I don't like it. What is this? It's so uncomfortable. Okay, we've got Judgment. The Eight of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, and the Three of Wands. It's possible that you're gonna in this new light, it is possible that you're going to lose some people. Yeah, I mean the connection to them, because I'd love to tell you that everybody's real and everybody loves you for who you are, and once you start being the true version of yourself, then even more people will love you, and the people who love you will love you more. But let's be honest. Some people don't want their friends or family to change. It comes from lots of different things, okay? But there's a bit of insecurity about change and one's own ability to adeptly move through that. And people feel comfortable with who they think you are already. And so if you change, it warps that idea. And people feel unsettled by this. And some people even more than others. So sometimes sometimes humans would rather be in their own la-la land than say, hey, Virgo has changed. And rather than going down a spiral of, do I need to change too? And oh my gosh, what is going on? They could just be happy for you and try to get to know this authentic version that now presents itself, and this more, free person who is now their friend, but whatever. So the Seven of Swords is going to indicate that there is some deception, right? So with the Eight of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords, the Eight of Swords again is deceptive action of betrayal. But it's a little bit deeper than that, because with the Seven of Pentacles, it's almost like there's normally I don't say this because normally, I'm getting the chills. Okay, I'm just going to give this as quickly and as easily as I possibly can, and then we're going to move on to the Page of Wands. Are you ready? Because I don't normally read the cards like this, but there's a potential that there is a third party involved, whether it is a best friend's friend, whether it is a friend's spouse, whether it is your spouse's friend, whether it is your girlfriend's friend, mother, father. It's a third party energy that very potentially could be saying untruths. And I'm not sure why you need to know that, other than I think you can ride this very well, but there might be a potential for you to be unfairly judged. There might be an unfair call in your future. And I want you to ride that out with as much joy and love and compassion as you possibly can. This is the universe with future warnings and advice with this card, not this card. She switched it up on me because I was so gleeful about that being in the... Anyway, yeah, there could be a judgment call that is not in your favor in the future. But you're going to move with it, through it with grace and with compassion and love and empathy and, most of all, authenticity. Do your best to salvage what you can, and that's all you can do. Don't let it drag you down. Okay, I'm done with that. Now Page of Wands, please. I think, the star flying out right before that, you're the star. You have the potential to be the star. So stay in that aura, stay in that moment, stay in that vibe. Don't love that. I don't love that for you, but it's not all going to be a bowl of cherries, and this is one of the reasons why the mutable signs are very, 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 very valuable coming up here, because you will overcome this. Feel your feelings. If you've been betrayed, or if the judgment hurt you financially, physically, however, obviously feel your feelings, but you're gonna ride up above this for sure. And that's why, again, those mutable signs are so valuable. Page of Wands. Page of Wands. Why is the Page of Wands here? I'm wondering if I'm going to get reported and censored for those multiple boobies and butts that we see. There's a lot of T and A on my table right now. Crazy. Well, guess what flew out at me? A Page of Wands. Okay, feedback loop extraordinaire. It's funny because we haven't had a... Have we had a feedback so far? I've been with every other reading. We have the Two of Swords. Okay. I'm a little scared now that... Okay, we've got the Eight of Cups. Oh my God, this is why I'm scared. The Seven of Swords. And the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Let me see how I put this. I needed a little drink of cider to get my courage back. This is a new energy. This might be an old situation with the deception, an old relationship, or an old process. It could really even be a lawsuit, like, if I'm being real. This, though, this is a new person. Place, thing, job. This is a new energy coming into your life. I'm a little hesitant about it for you because the cards are saying that this new person who comes into your life sort of with a lot more. I think this person is going to surprise you. I think this, and I really am getting that it's a person, but maybe it's a job, or maybe it's a group of people, or a dog. I don't know. But this energy is going to surprise you, I think, with the level of it's a put togetherness. It's almost reminding me of, and I know like there's no devil on the table, but listen, it's kind of reminding me of Meet Joe Black, of Brad Pitt and Meet Joe Black. It's that kind of energy. And this person is going to surprise you coming into your life like this. I don't know what relationship you have to them. It's different for many people, but it's kind of a double-edged sword, because what their role in your life is to help you walk away from the last remaining Eight of Cups. It's to help you walk away from those last shards of pain, hurt, trauma, and feeling just really shitty and vulnerable and having your heart broken. It's this energy, this person or whoever really does help you somehow. I don't know if it's some type of karmic release, what is exactly happening here, but it allows you to walk away from those 8 broken cups for good, for real. And it will allow you to come more fully, even more fully into yourself. Like, in the end, you're going to be supercharged. But I think it comes with deception. So this person, place thing, this energy won't be who you think it is to start. It will shake you to the core to release those cups, those broken cups. And you'll find out that there was a lot of deception behind their motivations. This is very specific. But in the end, it will bring you closer to your true new beginning. This new beginning is like gold plated. This new beginning, 24 karat. So I think, my suggestion would be is to keep your eyes open, keep your heart open to people you normally wouldn't give the time of day to, or that come off to you. There's a vibe. You're gonna get a vibe. You're gonna get a sense of some, like, either you know this person from before, you recognize them as somebody else, but it's not them. Like, there's going to be a recognition when you meet this person or this dog or this job. There's going to be something that feels familiar, but then also completely unexpected. Like Joe Black. And then some shit's gonna happen, and you're gonna find out some stuff. But it's gonna take that to really release you from the last vestiges of brokenheartedness, of betrayal, of the last things that are holding you back from achieving your Ace of Pentacles. This is really great. I know this doesn't sound great, but it is. It's great because the means to the end is amazing. You're going to be great. I think just keep in having that courage, and don't let this failure set you back. Because I don't know when this is going to happen. This could happen tomorrow. This could happen next year. So don't let this immediate upcoming sort of failure and this judgment against you, don't let it slow you down. Keep going, keep going, keep going. That's your reading, Virgo. I love it. I love it. Good luck. And you and Cancer and Pisces, I'm going to keep pulling on because I want to know the rest of the story. Thanks, guys. Like the video if you watched it till the end.